I'm Dallas Francis from Faribault, Minnesota.
And what's this truck?
A 77 Kenworth.
What's it have for power, transmission, and all that?
A 290 Cummins with a 9-speed and 433 rear ends in it. So it ain't very fast.
I know what that's like. And have you built this yourself?
Mostly, yep. I stretched frame and painted it and did some interior work to it. So yeah, I brought them things with just for,
Models that you've built.
yep, yep.
And I saw a picture of a cabinet that you have
Oh,
made out of a
yes.
Mercury sleeper full
Yep,
of
yep,
models.
yep.
You build big trucks and little
Yeah,
trucks,
yeah,
including a model of the one that we're looking at.
yeah. The little ones are cheaper.
I've heard rumors that that's not always the case, though. So, are you a truck driver?
I used to be. I got my license, but I don't do too much driving anymore. So
Are
I
you
have
retired or just moved on to
no.
something
I
else?
run a loader and a quarry,
Aha.
load trucks. So
Why a K100?
because a good friend of mine's dad had one, and it's the first time I ever went for a long haul in it. We went to Chicago, and I think we were 12, 13 years old. And
Both of you with him?
yep, and he had a double bunk flat top at the time, so we would mattress was plenty big to sleep in, and I've always had a soft spot for these things. So
Where did you find it?
I bought it from Bill Gloy in Dana, Iowa, um, 20 years ago, I guess.
20 years ago?
Yep.
Oh, geez. So
Yeah,
how
it's
long
taken
is...
me a long time to get it done. Yeah.
Are you still working on it, or are you mostly done?
It's pretty done. There's always little things to do to it, but
And you repainted it. Was it already these colors, or did you
nope.
pick...
Well, I don't know if you can see. Well, you can't see too good, but I got a picture of it when it was in the pasture way up in there.
Oh, I'll climb up on the other side here shortly
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
a better look inside. But so why did you choose this scheme and these colors? Any particular reason?
When I made models and I was a kid, they used to have a brochure in there for a while, and you could order these posters. And one of them was called the Sugar Shack, and it was painted these colors or this design. So that's why it's this set up like that.
So you used to drive. What sorts of trucks did you drive?
Gravel, end dump, belly dump, dump truck.
So
Did a little
Max?
over the road. Yeah, yeah, the gravel stuff was max. And then a few friends did some over the road or just help them out if they went on vacation or something.
Did you add the window, or did it
Yep, I had. Yep, that's from a. It's a Kenworth window. So a buddy of mine bought that, and then I just paid him for it.
Now, before I walk too far, what's going on with this fuel tank?
Well, I knew I was never going to go that far with it for putting fuel in it, so I unhooked it and I made a cooler out of it.
How did you do this?
I cut this end off and then popped it off, and I cut that hole in there, and then I got two garbage cans from Menards, and I cut them so they fit in here, and I seamed it right there in the middle because they're tapered, so the middle, all the water will run to the middle that way. And then I just use the petcock underneath for the fuel line to drain it. And then yeah, I put them in there, and I just kept buying cans of spray foam, and I just spray foamed it full, and then I wrapped that. I figured I'd be creative or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It works pretty good. It leaks, but that's all right. It's just water.
Well, it's good that it's leaking too, right? So you got
Yeah,
your ice in there and
that's right.
everything. And
Yeah, it doesn't get full of water, so it stays pretty good.
had you ever seen something like this before, or you just thought that's a good idea?
Yeah, there was something on YouTube a while ago, and I think it was an old Kenworth dump truck, and they had kind of a big hole whacked in there, and they use it for tools and stuff. So I just figured I'd do that. But
That also would have been like one chance, right? You had one chance to cut that.
yeah, I scribed it out pretty good, and yeah, right. So all the curves are the same radius and all that stuff, and got them sanded. Somebody cuts their hands on there. And everything.
Do you have a background in stuff like this, or you're just a creative guy, or how did you get into building something like that
Oh,
and
I don't know.
building the cabinet you
I
have? And
I just I don't know, I just bought it and I kind of knew what I wanted it to look like when it was done. So yeah, I don't know, we stretched the frame on it and I left the torsion bar on there just because of nostalgia, I guess, instead of putting air. But you see them, but not too often. And I don't haul nothing with it, so I don't need to worry too much.
What is the wheelbase?
It's a 235.
Do you have any other full-size antique trucks or just
Yeah,
the
I have a 78 cab over that's in the rough that I also bought from Bill about like 4 years ago.
a future project?
Yes. So you always got to have them.
Do you get to many shows with this?
A few each year. We go to Casson every year with it. And last year I went to Autobahn in Iowa with it. And then,
Do you have any dream trucks that you haven't built yet that you hope to?
I mean, real ones.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to have an Aerodyne cab over, but they're
Do you,
they're
do you
pretty
have a
hard.
particular connection to Kenworths, or you just think they're cool?
Yeah, I like them and Max. Yeah, yeah.
Should we take a peek inside?
Sure.
Original interior?
Yep, everything's original. I mean, I got these seats from a guy. They're both air ride on both sides. And the headliner I made because that plastic, the factory one, you'd touch it and it'd crack. So I made that.
So it had the crooked
Yep.
KW on the
Yep.
doors? Wow.
Yep. Yeah, the doghouse cover is the same. The bunk is, I really didn't do anything back there besides clean everything off. So.
Where would this one have been built? Was it built in Chillicothe? Do you know?
I can't remember, but it was sold in St. Louis brand new.
Oh yeah, what's the truck story? Do you know where
I
who had it?
I
or
got the
anything?
fish plate for it in sheets of paper. It's like a little book, and that's where it was sold. I can't remember where the thing was built. I think it is Kansas because it's got a K back. Oh, it's got an M, so that's not Kansas. My serial number.
M?
Yeah, I forget what that is. I should know.
I guess we'll find out. I'm just gonna
Yeah, you can
step
go.
in there to check it out. Is this your hotel for the show?
Our neighbors are camping, and they have the Superliner two doors down from us.
Aha!
The gray and blue one down there.
With all the windows in the sleeper.
Yes,
I was
yep.
admiring that.
Yep. So we're pretty much next door neighbors, anyways, and we've known each other for 40 years.
So this photo up here?
Yes, that's what it was before I even paid Bill money. That's exactly what it looked like. So.
Did it run and drive when you
Yep.
got it?
Yep. Yeah, the interior is good. I haven't replaced any windows.
And it's miniature version.
Yes, it's smaller.
How long have you been making models?
Oh, since probably 8. A long time.
How many do you have at home?
Oh, I would say maybe around 70 of them.
Mostly Kenworths?
Nope,
All
I got
sorts.
some of everything. Yeah. I just brought the Kenworth with. I know I like Tyrone Malone stuff when I was a kid, so I figured I'd bring that stuff with. And the one is a steel case truck over there. It's fun to tinker around on.
For your models, do you have a whole little workshop set up?
Oh yeah, yep. My own little lab.
How long does something like that take?
Well, if you're making it stock out of the box, I don't know, it don't take too long, but some take me a few years because I got to think of what I'm doing. And
Customizing
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
and
Like the Kenworth there, the 2 single bunks, that took a long time to do. So. And there isn't too much info on that thing, like on the internet or anything, but I have an overdrive from '86, and it's the cover truck on the mag.
the double bunk one.
Yeah, and that's what colors it was. So that was an '86. So, and that thing, I think it had like a half a dozen different paint jobs on it.
Was there trucking in your family?
Nope. My dad's cousin actually, he did drive truck, and when I was 4 years old, they came to the truck stop in our town, which is not there anymore. And I was 4, and I sat in that bunk, and it was a 4070 International cab over, and I knew right then I was probably gonna drive truck.
You had good taste as a small
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
Did you ever have a 4070?
Nope, nope.
So you had good taste as a child and common sense as an adult, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of train stars here. They're sharp looking.
There are. You did this. You added this as you restored it.
And it's just like a cheap rug. I just cut to fit.
Looks cool.
So, and that's the carpet there too. I didn't really know if I wanted that color, but it is a pretty cheap thing. If I can change it out pretty fast. Do different colors, but it's fun.
Yeah. And it's pretty.
Well, thank you.
And you're right on the end, so everyone can admire it.
Yeah. Well, they parked me here, so that's good. I liked it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.